Welcome everybody. Welcome to Banana Kitchen. Oh, here we go. No noise for 15 minutes. No noise at all. As soon as I start speaking, here we go. Seriously, no noise for 25 minutes. Wow. Okay. There is something really interested in that very moment that we just experienced, and that is the duality of light and dark, and how the universe offers us the chance to almost gives us, I wouldn't say tests, but the challenges to see and to feel and to hear and to recognize. So when the spirit world gives us the signs, when the spirit world gives us beautiful moments of synchronicities, there definitely has to be a duality. There has to be the yin yang. There has to be the polar opposites of everything. So it makes perfect sense to say that we can have the spirit world or the universal love energy giving us all that we need along this path. And then there's also the opposite to that. That does exactly the same thing, but the opposite, right? So when you're about to say something beautiful, there's going to be a stop. They're going to try and stop you because that's the darker side of things. It doesn't want you to share the real truth. It wants you to share, hate. Hang on, I'm going to move. People are listening.
Yes. Thank you. Oh, no, food. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
Sorry, people come closer and closer as I speak. It's, anything to stop me from my flow. And I don't think, and that's another thing, people don't understand that they can actually interfere with something beautiful, a process. And I'm going to tell you something now. It does get a lot of people very frustrated and angry because they don't realize, most people don't realize that they play a part in sometimes something that could have been amazing, could have been beautiful. They could have played a part in the very duality that I'm talking about. So we can play a part in love and we can play a part in darkness. It's really interesting if you think about it. We are all conductors of both energy. So, like for me, if somebody was doing a video over there, right, and I could feel the energy of love and passion and something amazing, guess what I'd do? Stand back and respect that energy, respect it. Whereas most people, without even knowing, would be attracted to that energy without respect or any kind of thoughts and feelings of leave that person be because they're in a beautiful flow, they're doing what they're doing, so don't let me interfere with that energy. Don't let me hijack it. Don't let me cause a disruption in that energy. But most people do. Most people cause the hijack. So it's really interesting subject when you think about it. Anyway, how's the connection this morning? Is the connection okay here? Last time I did a video, there was no connection. It was really bad. How is it now? Are we on a good connection? Can anybody let me know? Or maybe it's a bad. Oh, perfect. Good. Great. So the reason why I made this video this morning after the noise started to basically take me away from what I was about to talk about, which I like, okay, this is profound. We need to talk about this more. And that was about healing our body. It was about how to heal, balance, restore, and bring peace back into our life. You can clearly see all the noises and the distractions from everywhere. All the movements, all the craziness. Anyway, there's no point. This isn't going to work today. But anyway, I wanted to, yeah, it's mad. You can feel the madness around. People staring, looking. It's almost like it's deliberate. This is how it feels. Anyway, you might think it's paranoia. It's not. But let me tell you something. This is a really massive thing that you also have to take notice of. One of the major things about life is that we don't know how to see energy. And we're never taught from a child how to look at energy around people and understand energy. And one of the things that we teach in the Pure Energy Healing Academy is how to see energy. So one of the things that I recommend is to sit outside when there is no clouds in the sky and it's a beautiful blue sky, and look up to the sky and focus on everything that's around the sky. Don't look at anything in particular. Just focus your vision all on the sky. And then all of a sudden you'll start to see little tiny cigar shapes, and they're kind of invisible cigar cylinder shapes everywhere, millions of them. If you keep focusing on them, eventually, after a while, it might take a week or a month, if you keep doing that as a practice, eventually you can see that there's another world within a world. So we live on a world, and we can see, if we focus enough, that this energy that we're looking at is actually other worlds. And sometimes you can see outlines of people. But here's the point about this morning. You're hijacked by many things. It can be distractions. It can be birds in the sky. Every time you hit a near point where you think, fuck, I can see it, something stops you. Something will stop you. And I often say this to people who come to train: you will be stopped. They will try and stop you until you become stronger than that. And I've not yet got that strength. I have seen things, and I do see energy around people if I focus enough. But I always know that there's always this duality of dark energy trying to stop us along our journey, always. And if we can recognize that, it's definitely something that's helped me. It doesn't get me angry anymore, doesn't bother me anymore. In fact, it's a positive, because it means that you are very, very rare amongst a world that just eats, drinks, sleeps, and works. That's it. That's all they do. They don't see anything else. They see the food in front of them. They don't even know what they're eating most of the time, and they don't even appreciate it. They're just robots, automatons. Do what you're told. Don't read, don't study, don't do anything because that's crazy. Do what I tell you. They're just basically robots. So when you break free from that, pretty amazing, guys. Pretty amazing. When you see beyond the beyond, it's pretty amazing. And then all the magic that comes with it. It's incredible. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Pretty amazing. I was actually going to talk about heat. You can't hear this probably, but it's really loud for me. as soon as I start speaking about what I'm about to speak about, forget it. Ain't gonna work. I'm gonna do it in the academy. I'm wishing you all a lovely day. I'm going now. Yeah. You could say the darkness won this time. Take care.